Hey Cran Hill family, welcome to the Porch, where we keep you up to date on everything happening here at Cran Hill. You know, ever since we learned that we could open our campground, our team has been super busy getting our 380-acre campus ready for you. That includes weeding and planting flowers, mowing grass, and getting all the activities set up. So we're so excited to see you and your family out here at Cran Hill Ranch to enjoy a great time in our campground. We are so excited to serve our Cran Hill Ranch family this summer, and one of the ways we're doing that is by bringing you a quick devotional series as part of the Porch. This week, Scott Barger is going to kick off a 5-part series on leadership. Here is Lesson 1.
Hey everybody, Scott Barger here from Cran Hill, and I am glad to be able to spend a few minutes with you today. I've been thinking about what can I offer you, our listeners, as you tune in to the Porch each week. And one of the things that I'm passionate about is leadership, biblical leadership, the stewardship of being a leader of an organization, of people, and it's not easy being a leader. Any of you who are involved in leading organizations or businesses know that. And so I thought I'd just share with you a few thoughts on biblical leadership. If you know me, my favorite verse for my whole life has been 1 Timothy 4:12. It says this, it says, "Don't let them look down on you because you are young, but set an example for the believers in life, in love, in faith, in speech, and in purity." It's life, love, faith, speech, and purity. It's interesting, when I was younger in ministry, more than 30 years ago now, I loved that verse because it said, "Don't let them look down on you because you were young." And I was young. And so it was an encouragement to me to try to live those 5 things out. As I've gotten older, it has become even more true. Maybe not the part that says, "Don't let them look down on you because you are young," but the whole part about setting an example for the believers. As leaders, that's our job, is to set an example. We've got a great team here at Cran Hill. And so today I just want to talk about that first one, life. Set an example for the believers in life. It is really easy when you lead an organization, when you lead a ministry, a church. It is really easy to get out of balance in life. A healthy work-life balance is really difficult to maintain. When you're in business, it's difficult because you're driving that business, and it does depend on you in many cases. And in ministry, it's just the same way. When you're involved in a place like Cran Hill or a church, it's easy to get it in our head that it's all about us. Or if it's not all about us, it's at least easy to get in our head that they can't make it without us. I've had a friend of mine share this analogy of a bucket, and he says to me, it reminds me all the time, he says, you put your arm in that bucket of water, you pull it out, it'll still be water. Stating the point that we don't have to make it all about us. So one of the things we do here at Cran Hill is try to have a healthy balance. A lot of you know my family. My wife's a teacher. I now have grown kids and a grandchild. People who are pastors in churches. It's easy to be there all the time, especially if it's a small church or a large church with so many things going on. Just like the ranch, it is easy to be consumed. I know lots and lots and lots of camping professionals, and it is easy to sacrifice your family on the altar of camping. And I don't think that's what God wants for us. I think what God wants for us is to set an example for the believers in life. Cran Hill is all about transferring lives and families in the image of Christ. That's what we're about. And families come here to get away, and we love that. We love pouring into them. How much of a shame would it be if our staff family didn't do the same thing? So some of the things we do around here is because my wife only gets time in the summer. I take time off in the summer. You might be here an entire week and never see me, but it's not about me. You might find a Sunday where some of our staff aren't here because we want our staff to be engaged in their home church. A lot of you have been missing your churches, right? And some are going back to church right now and being able to re-engage with their church. But you've been away from your church family for 10, 12 weeks. Imagine what it's like to pull a staff member away from their church family and come and be a part of Grand Hill, and we've got a great family here. But to miss that engagement with their church, their small group, and their family. So we make it a practice to encourage our staff to spend time in their churches and be here too. To take time in the summer and be here, and to try and model that balanced life of ministry. It's not easy. There's a lot of expectations. There's a lot of things that, in fact, a lot of us feel guilty when we do that because we're driven. We love what we're doing. We love you. We love having you here. But God asks us to transform the lives of our families first, just like we want to transform your family and be part of that. So, set examples for the believers in your life. You know, walk the walk. Don't make it about you. And have a healthy balance with your time with Christ and your time with your family. And if that includes coming up here to Grand Hill, we love having you here. So, next week, we'll talk about love. Right? Those 5 things in your life, in your love, in your faith, in your speech, and in your purity. Today is about life. So thank you. Thank you for being a part of this ministry. Thank you for giving. Lots of people are helping us and giving of their time and their talent. Thank you for praying for us. We know that your prayers are making a difference for us. So thank you so much. We're glad to spend this time with you, and we'll see you again next time on the porch.
As promised last week, we have a huge announcement about a gigantic fundraiser happening here at Grand Hill Ranch this summer. In fact, it's so big, we're not even sure we can fit all of you in the building. This event will feature that band you've always wanted to see, the food from your favorite local restaurant, a message from Grand Hill Ranch President Scott Barger, along with fun, laughter, and lifelong memories. The best part is you don't even have to leave your house to attend the event. This year, you're invited to the Unevent to support the ranch. It's just like any other big gala or fundraiser you've attended before, except you don't attend. It's going to be a great night where you can get your friends, family, go out and do an activity, grab a great bite to eat, watch a quick video from our president, Scott Barger, and celebrate with us all the great things that God is doing here at Grand Hill Ranch. So mark it on your calendars and get your family and friends together for a great evening. Tickets for this event are $50 a person, and kids get to attend for free. You can also sponsor a table and bring your friends along too. When you register for your tickets, be sure to pick up a few party favors that we're just going to keep here at the ranch. These things could be like hay or feed for our animals. You could sponsor Bibles for our summer campers next year. You could help us with the electricity or fuel for here at the ranch, or you could sponsor one of our summer staffers. All proceeds from this great event are going to benefit Grand Hill Ranch during these very difficult financial times caused by the COVID-19 shutdown. You can learn about the date, the different party favors we have available, and register for your tickets on our website at grandhillranch.com/unevent. We're so looking forward to having you all participate in this really fun and unique fundraising opportunity. As we announced last week, here on the porch, our family campground is now open. You can go to grandhillranch.com/family campground and get registered today. That's everything I have for you on the porch this week. Make sure to stay in touch on our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages. And as always, you can visit www.grandhillranch.com to stay up to date on everything happening here at the ranch. We'll see you guys next week here on the porch.